morning, here's my breakfast. It's already half gone. I'm starving. I'm cranky and irritable. My internet's out. And I was on the phone for 20 minutes, and with all the information that I gave them, they still couldn't find my account to help me. So I still have no internet. Anyway, breakfast is 3 points again today. I only did a quarter cup of the oats. And I will see you later, guys. Sorry, I just had to wipe my nose, like, itch my nose. So it's lunchtime. I'm getting ready to get the kids some lunch, but I'm making the taco soup for supper. Molly had it, and Em had it, and it's just been going around, and I decided to finally make it. So I used a pound of the ground beef, the lean, which is 90-10, and I used 1 can of black beans, which is about 2 cups of beans, and 1 can of white navy beans, which is about 2 cups of beans, so 4 cups of beans. And then I used 2 of the larger cans of tomatoes, which is about 6 cups of tomatoes. I measured it out with the juice and stuff. And in my pot, it has the measurements on the side, and I've got 4 liters worth of soup in here. So when I put it all in my tracker, mine is coming out to like 3 points a cup. And I was pretty sure that Molly had said that hers was like 5. The only thing different is I didn't put any corn in it, and corn is points, but there's not that much that goes into it. And I did add 2 cups of water because I looked online and found a recipe, and the recipe called for, sorry, I got kids getting into stuff. Trouble. Are you trouble? What? I looked up a recipe on All Recipes, and it was a slow cooker one, but it called for 2 cups of water. So I put in 2 cups of water. Anyway, so yes, so my recipe, according to the Weight Watchers app, and I have to up this because I only had it as, because 4 liters is 16 cups, right? So mine is coming up 1 cup as 3 points, which is awesome. I'll take that. But I'm just wondering why mine's different. I even put in 1 1/4 pounds of cooked lean ground beef, so it's 21 points for that. I made my own taco seasoning, but it was 1 point for the chili powder. Everything else was free. And then the 6 cups of diced tomatoes was 0 on the app. And 2 cups of black beans is 11, and 2 cups of the navy beans is 13. Anyway, according to mine, my soup is going to be 3 points per cup. Of course, I'll top that with some cheese and stuff, but anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I made it, and it smells amazing. Oh, and I made my own ranch dressing mix too, dry mix, and I put that in, and none of that was points either. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited to try it. It smells delicious, and at 3 points a cup for some soup, that's pretty good. I will see you when I eat my lunch. Hi guys, I'm back and feeling much better. I just finished a Leslie Sansone walk. I'm gonna have some lunch. This is half a cup of my taco soup that I made, which is 2 points, I'm going to count it as. And this is a 3-point sandwich. 2 for the bun, 1 for the mayo. Everything else on there is 0. I just have lettuce, mustard, green pepper, red onion, and the ham is, you can have 66 grams for 1 point, and I've only got 24 grams, which is 0 points, and it's a good amount of meat for a bun this size. Anyway, so that's 5 points, so that leaves me with 10 points for the rest of my day, and I will talk to you later. Hi friends. So I have some explaining to do about my video yesterday. I realized I didn't do a very good job of it. so I'm sorry about that. I had done a recipe for baked oatmeal that I make for my husband to take in his lunch, and I had that clip in, and my video was way too long. It wouldn't let me upload it, so I cut that out, and I'm going to do it separately. But in that video, I was talking about trying to make them lower points, because they're 3 points the way I make them for him, and I wanted to try to go a little bit lower. So I was able to make them for 2 points, and they're really good. They're not very sweet, but they're a good little, like, to have with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or mid-morning snack, something like that, when you just need something a little bit to get you through. So I will make them again and do a separate video of that recipe. And when I'm drinking my tea and I spill it, that was what I was going to eat. I hope that explains that. And I didn't show supper because I had saved a whole bunch of points to go to town last night. I went with my friend and my sister, and we're going to have Mary Brown's. And so I had like 17 points left for my day. And I made rice for the family for supper. So before I went, I had a quarter cup of rice, which is 1 point, and some carrots and turnip that I had cooked for them to have with theirs. So that was 1 point. So I had 16 points when we went to town. Went to town, Mary Brown's was closed. And we have an awesome place here that makes amazing shawarmas. So we decided to go there instead. And I just got a large shawarma. And that was awesome. That was great. And then we did some shopping, and then we went to Goji's, the frozen yogurt place, and they have 2 different ones that I never realized. They have one that's made with cashew milk, and it was a maple flavor. It was amazing. And they had a no sugar added salted caramel. It was really good too, but it was super sweet for no sugar added. Anyway, they had the nutrition for both of those, and the cashew milk one actually ended up being a little bit higher, even though it had a lot less sugar in it, or it was a little bit higher because it had a lot more sugar in it. So it was 4 points, and the no sugar added caramel one was only 3 points for half a cup. So the lady got us the smaller bowls so that we didn't take too much, and I ended up doing a swirl of the 2 of them combined because the caramel was just too sweet to have on its own. And I did about half of a cup. I should have asked her because I think, well, they have to weigh it, so she would have been able to tell me. Anyway, and then I topped it with a tablespoon of the Reese's Pieces peanut butter, like the candies. And I counted that as a point. Maybe I should have counted it as 2. Anyway, so shawarma, obviously, I couldn't find it in my app because it's a restaurant it's like just a restaurant that's here. It's not a chain. But the Extreme Pita place made a shawarma, and they had a large, and it was 16 points. So I used that. And for Goji's, there was another frozen yogurt place in the app, Yogan Fruz, I think. And they had a no sugar added vanilla, and another one that I used for that. So I counted that as 5 points. And I counted my shawarma as 16, which made me go into my weeklies by 5 points, I think. But when I woke up this morning, I was thinking about it, and I've had the shawarma from Extreme Pita before, and they put the garlic sauce on it, but they also put hummus on it, and hummus is higher in points, so I think that 16 is a little high for what I actually had, because mine just had the chicken, the sauce, and then just all vegetables. Lettuce, banana peppers, tomatoes, onions, and all that is free. So I think 16 is a little high. But I'm gonna leave it. It's already tracked in there, so it was maybe 14 points if I was thinking about it clearly. I would take off 2 for the hummus that they put on. Anyway, so that was how I ended my day yesterday. So going into my weeklies by about 5 points. Yeah, anyway, I just wanted to share that. And I'm going to go now because I don't want my video to be too long. And I will see you at supper time. I'm just having a cup of tea right now. And just finished my lunch. The taco soup is it's really good, and it's pretty filling because it's meat and beans. Those are all filling proteins, so I look forward to it at supper time. Yeah, okay, I will see you later. You got some soup? This is my soup.
I'm cold.
Cup and a half. 5 points, a sprinkle of cheese, 1, and a piece of a small biscuit with a little bit of butter, 2. Okay, it's nighttime, and I am in bed. I had a bath, and I have a bowl of treats. I saved 12 points for that little bowl of treats, and I am going to enjoy every last one of them. I'm also having a can of Diet Pop. The Walmart stuff that's made with sucralose. If you can hear Ada, I just put her to bed and she's not wanting to go to bed yet, but it's after 8. So, that's all. I'm going to end my day and my video. I didn't go into my weeklies. Like I said, I saved points for this treat tonight. And that's it. I will see you all in the morning. Good night.